Chosen one, before you hear what I'm about to reveal, you need to understand something very clearly. This message is not meant for everyone. Most people will listen and feel nothing. They will scroll away. They will forget it in seconds. But you, if you are truly one of the chosen ones, you will feel this message pulling at you. You will feel a pressure building in your chest, a sense that something has been following you, shaping your path, preparing you for a moment you didn't even know was coming. Because recently, something shifted around you, quietly, silently, behind the scenes. Someone powerful, someone influential, someone who does not waste their attention, has noticed you. And the moment their eyes landed on your energy, your life stopped following its old direction. The path you were on closed, a higher one opened, and now you're standing in the doorway of a chapter that very few people ever get to experience. You may have felt it already, the sudden tension in the air, the unexpected changes in your relationships, the strange pull toward decisions you can't logically explain. None of this is random. None of this is accidental. This is what happens right before your destiny rearranges itself. What I'm about to tell you next will confirm why everything has felt different, why you have been restless, and why it suddenly feels like you're being watched, evaluated, or guided. But listen closely. This message is only for a small number of chosen people. Not everyone is ready to hear this. Not everyone is meant to know what happens when someone with real authority recognizes you. Before we go any further, here's what I want you to do. If you feel even a slight pull in your spirit, a spark, a pressure, a chill, anything, comment, "I am one of the chosen ones." Only the real chosen ones will feel the need to respond. And when you comment, you're not just typing words, you're acknowledging the shift that has already begun. Now, let's continue. What happens next may explain everything you've been sensing. When someone with real influence notices you, the first shift isn't something you see with your eyes. It's something you feel in your energy. It's subtle, but unmistakable. You wake up with a different kind of alertness, as if your spirit is on standby for a message it knows is coming. Your thoughts sharpen. Your intuition grows louder and more insistent. Your emotions stabilize. Even the air around you feels different, as though the atmosphere itself is preparing you for a new chapter. This is not imagination. This is alignment. There is a moment in every person's life when the path ahead begins to move, even before you take a single step. That's what is happening to you right now. Ideas show up out of nowhere, sharper and clearer than they have ever been. A new level of motivation rises in you from a place you can't identify. You begin taking yourself more seriously. You feel driven to act, plan, prepare, and position yourself for something that hasn't even shown up yet, but feels closer than you can explain. This sudden shift isn't random. It's a direct reaction to being noticed by someone with power, authority, or influence. Even if they haven't spoken a word to you yet, their recognition of your potential activates something deep within you. Your subconscious responds instantly, long before the opportunity becomes visible in the physical world. That's why you might suddenly feel a strong urge to declutter your environment, as if you're clearing space for something new. A wave of determination to fix old problems or strengthen weak areas of your life. A need to elevate your habits, your mindset, or your appearance. A sense of urgency that you can't logically explain. You just know you need to prepare. A feeling of anticipation, like something important is moving toward you. Your deeper self knows the truth. Your name is being mentioned where you cannot yet hear it. Someone who has the ability to shift the course of your life has taken notice. They may not have approached you yet, but their attention has already set things in motion. You can feel this because energy moves before words do. Recognition shows up spiritually before it shows up physically, and when it does, your inner world reacts first. Your instincts sharpen. Your awareness expands. You become more present, more intentional, more focused. This is your system preparing you for elevation. Make no mistake, when a person with authority notices your value, the universe doesn't stay still. It begins rearranging your path, nudging you into alignment with the next version of yourself. The version that is capable. The version that is ready. The version that can step into bigger rooms, bigger opportunities, and bigger responsibilities. You are being prepared for a larger stage. Your energy knows it, even if your mind has not fully caught up yet. The activity you feel around you is not a coincidence. It is your first confirmation that your destiny has begun to move. One of the most powerful signals that someone with true authority has noticed you is the sudden shift in the way people around you respond to your presence. It feels subtle at first, almost unexplainable, but you begin to notice something different. People who once looked past you are now looking toward you. People who never cared enough to ask about your life now want to know what you're doing, what you're building, and where you're heading. Their curiosity isn't accidental, it's triggered. When someone influential pays attention to you, that energy doesn't stay contained. It spreads. Influence creates waves, and those waves ripple outward into your environment. Anyone connected to that powerful person, directly or indirectly, can feel the shift. They may not know why, but suddenly you are more interesting. You are more visible. You are more relevant. You might notice people reaching out after long periods of silence as if they suddenly remembered you. Conversations becoming deeper or more respectful. Individuals who once overlooked you now treating you with caution or admiration. New opportunities showing up through people you never expected. This happens because your name is gaining weight. Someone with authority has placed you on their mental radar, and others are energetically responding to that new importance. Humans can sense elevation even before it becomes public. They can feel when someone's destiny is expanding. Even the people who once doubted you begin to shift. Some may become polite. Some may become unusually watchful. Some might even become strangely quiet, sensing that you are stepping into a higher realm they never imagined for you. And yes, a few might become uncomfortable or competitive. That reaction says more about where you are going than where you have been. These changes are not random social behavior. They are signs of alignment. They are proof that something behind the scenes is working in your favor. The attention you're receiving is a direct reflection of a deeper force moving in your life. Someone powerful is observing you, evaluating you, or preparing space for you. The truth is, people respond differently when you are being elevated. They may not know the specifics, but they sense the shift. They sense your rising confidence, your growing purpose, and the silent authority gathering around you. And they react to it. The universe works through people. When someone of influence takes notice of you, it reorganizes the people around you as part of your transition. Some will support you. Some will reconnect. Some will distance themselves. All of these reactions are part of the process. Right now, you are being positioned for something larger. You are being lifted into a new circle of attention, and others can feel that rise long before you receive the official opportunity. The interest coming your way is not random. It is a reflection of the new value being recognized in you. a sign that your life is shifting in ways you may not fully see yet, but are already living. When someone with real authority notices you, life begins rearranging itself behind the scenes long before anything becomes visible. Opportunities do not always arrive with fanfare. Most of the time, they begin as quiet movements, subtle signs, and small openings that signal something bigger is forming around your path. And right now, you are standing at the beginning of such a shift, even if you don't fully see it yet. The first stage of an unexpected opportunity is the feeling that something is changing. You may sense a pull toward a new direction, a nudge to explore an idea, or a sudden clarity about what you want next. This feeling is not random. It is the early evidence that pieces are being placed for you. Someone with influence has recognized your potential, and their attention is setting events into motion. These early indicators often show up as a message or email that comes out of nowhere but feels important. A conversation that sparks a new level of possibility. A chance encounter that seems perfectly timed. A potential collaboration offer or introduction that suddenly feels within reach. A door that once felt firmly closed beginning to shift and unlock. These signs are not coincidences. They are the first whispers of an opportunity preparing to enter your life. Someone with authority has mentally elevated you to a higher level. They are considering you, watching your progress, or quietly positioning you. The opportunity may not be official yet, but the groundwork is already forming. Life begins to move differently when you are chosen. Your thoughts shift. Your focus sharpens. You may find yourself daydreaming about possibilities you never seriously imagined before. Ideas appear that feel like they belong to a future version of you, a more confident, capable, expanded version. That is because you are being prepared for an upgrade. At this stage, the most important thing you can do is stay aware. Opportunities rarely announce themselves loudly. Many appear disguised as small tasks, unexpected invitations, or challenges that force you to grow. If you're not paying attention, you can overlook the very door that leads to your breakthrough. This forming opportunity is connected to your purpose. It is aligned with your strengths. It is tied to your destiny. And it is emerging because someone with authority recognized something in you that deserves elevation. They see a capability, a talent, or a spark that others overlooked. Their recognition is the catalyst that begins rearranging your path. You may not know who this person is yet. You may not know when the opportunity will fully reveal itself, but you can feel the momentum. You can sense the shift. And deep down, you know that something larger is moving in your direction. What is forming for you now is not accidental. It is intentional. It is guided. It is the next step in your evolution. And when the moment arrives, when the opportunity finally steps forward, it will make sense why everything around you started shifting long before you understood what was happening. Something bigger is coming. Your task is to be ready. People often believe confidence appears after success, after a milestone, or after receiving external validation. But the truth is, when a powerful force begins moving in your favor, confidence arrives before the breakthrough. It rises from within you long before anything physical changes. It is the quiet but undeniable sign that your spirit knows something your mind has not fully realized yet. You are being elevated. This type of confidence feels different. It is not loud. It is not arrogant. It is steady, rooted, and almost mysterious. You begin waking up with a sense of inner stability that wasn't there before. you feel more aligned with yourself, more connected to your purpose, and more certain of the direction your life is supposed to take. Even without clear evidence, you can feel that you are stepping into a more significant phase of your journey. This inner shift is triggered by external recognition. Even if you don't yet know who noticed you, human intuition is powerful. Your energy recognizes attention long before your eyes do. When someone with influence acknowledges your potential, something inside you activates. Your inner being responds to that recognition, and your confidence begins to rise. You may notice a sudden clarity about what truly matters to you, a deeper sense of purpose that feels unshakable, a strong feeling that your time is finally arriving, a new level of emotional strength and resilience, a drive to move differently, think differently, and show up differently. This is not wishful thinking. This is alignment. When you are being elevated, the universe prepares you internally before anything happens externally. It strengthens your mindset. It sharpens your instincts. It deepens your connection with your mission. This is why you may feel more focused, more determined, or more grounded than ever before, even if nothing major has changed yet. This inner shift can feel like knowing what steps to take next, even without a logical explanation. Trusting your own voice more than the noise around you. Refusing to stay in situations that no longer match your growth. Feeling guided, supported, or nudged by something unseen. Sensing that a new level of responsibility is approaching. What you are experiencing is destiny calling you forward. Confidence in this moment is not just an emotion. It is a message. It is a signal that your energy is preparing for a new role, a new opportunity, or a new chapter. And purpose is not just a thought. It is a vibration. You feel it when someone influential has recognized your strength and your potential. Their attention amplifies your inner power, and that power becomes the fuel that carries you into your next phase. Right now, your soul knows what your mind is just beginning to understand. You are rising. You are outgrowing old limitations. You are stepping into a version of yourself that you were always meant to become. This shift in confidence and purpose is not accidental. It is confirmation. Someone with authority is aligned with your mission, and their attention is preparing you for a major breakthrough. The most powerful sign of all isn't a message, a phone call, or even a visible change. It's that deep, undeniable feeling, the one in your gut and your soul that whispers, "Everything is different now." Even before anything in your outer life shifts, your inner world already knows. Your path has changed, forever. You may wake up one morning and realize things feel different. The air around you feels charged. Your thoughts, your desires, your vision, they all feel sharper. There's a sense of destiny approaching, a subtle but persistent awareness that something important is on its way. You might even sense you are being watched, evaluated, or seen in a meaningful way by someone you don't yet know. It's not paranoia, it's a subtle signal. Your life is entering a new trajectory. Your relationships may begin to shift. People you once prioritized may start to feel out of sync. Conversations may feel different. Some relationships may fade away silently, others may grow stronger and deeper. That which once felt comfortable may begin to feel limiting. And that is okay, because growth requires space. Space that sometimes old patterns and old props can't occupy anymore. You might notice yourself speaking differently, acting differently. You might begin to make decisions not based on comfort or routine, but on your inner calling. The values you once held dear may start to evolve. The world around you may begin to respond to a new vibration that you are carrying, a frequency aligned with your next chapter. This isn't disconnection, it's transformation. The parts of your life designed for where you will no longer match the path you're being drawn to. And that mismatch begins to clear the moment you sense your path has changed. Spaces are being made for what's coming. The universe, or fate, however you choose to call it, is preparing the stage for you. The foundation you once stood on may crumble under old limitations, but beneath it, new ground is forming. The authority who has noticed you, whether a mentor, a leader, a guide, or an unseen influencer, may not yet have approached you, but their recognition has already redirected your timeline. Opportunities are shifting toward you. Energetic pathways are realigning. Circumstances you once accepted as fixed are beginning to bend in your favor. When the breakthrough arrives, you will look back and see why everything started to feel off, why people began to distance themselves, why your habits began to change, why your mind started to think differently. Each fragment of discomfort you felt was not resistance, it was preparation. Preparation for something greater. Preparation for a leap. This is not wishful thinking. This is transformation in motion. A new version of you is being built. A version stronger, wiser, more aligned with your true potential. A version ready to step into larger rooms, heavier responsibilities, and greater opportunities. You are being aligned, elevated, and prepared. Someone with authority has seen you, and that single moment of recognition is enough to begin rewriting your future. Your path is no longer the same, and even if nothing tangible has changed yet, everything inside you knows. Your life is shifting now, and nothing will ever be the same again. In the end, remember this: nothing happening around you is random. The shifts, the signs, the sudden changes in people and energy are all pointing to one truth. Your life is entering a higher chapter. Someone with real authority has already noticed your potential, and that recognition is setting a new path in motion. Now your only job is to stay aware, stay prepared, and stay aligned with the version of yourself you are becoming. If you felt this message deeply, comment, "I am ready for my next chapter." Let your future hear you.